everybody, and a happy new year to all of you. I hope you guys had a good new year and a good holidays, and we're now into 2018, and I'd like to make a little announcement then as we go into the new year. I mean, before I make that, I just want to say a quick thank you to everybody for your support last year. The last few months on YouTube have been the best since I started the channel, and the interaction from you guys and the feedback, and I've just been enjoying it a lot more, and that's prompted a little change. So as you would have noticed, the last sort of 3 or 4 months I've concentrated mostly on the racing content on the channel. So what I've decided to do, because I don't want to really, distance people by putting other gaming content on the channel. I've always wanted to be a variety channel, but since I switched to the last 3 months to sort of Motorsport Manager and Formula 1 content only, the channel's done a lot better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rebrand this channel as TBJ Racing. It will effectively not change the channel at all, this one. So it will continue with Motorsport Manager and Formula 1 career modes coming back. Obviously the podcast will still be on here, and the endurance live stream will also return from this Thursday onwards. And then I'm going to try and work out some new content to do in maybe some games like Assetto Corsa and maybe some Project Cars or Forza or Automobilista. Once, these kind of games, I need to work out what kind of content I want to do for that. But for the moment, it will stay Motorsport Manager and a bit of Formula 1 coming back in. And to sort of make up for the fact there's not much other new stuff on the channel, I'm going to try and get out at least 3 to 4 episodes of Motorsport Manager a week from now on. So that's the first change, and if you're here to watch that kind of content, then obviously nothing will change. You don't have to do anything. Just carry on enjoying it and supporting me. It means the world. Now, what I'm going to do, because I've always wanted to be a variety channel, and I've always wanted to do content on other kind of games as well, so I'm starting a second channel, and this is going to be called TBJ Gaming. Obviously the link will be in the description, and this will be every other kind of game. For the opening sort of couple of weeks, I'm going to be playing some They Are Billions, some Total War. I haven't quite decided which Total War to do yet. I'll be recording that in the next couple of days. And then there's some content with me and Blackfire Forge and me and Rage coming out in... Me and Rage and Forge have done a bunch of gameplay in Destiny 2. So there's some cool videos coming out on that. Me and Forge have also done a new series in Empyrean. That will be coming out in the next couple of days. And then we've also done some of the Doomsday Heist in Grand Theft Auto 5 as well. So this channel will just be an outlet for me to make gaming that's not racing related without affecting the core audience on this channel. So if you are a subscriber because of the sort of Empyrean stuff or the Total War stuff that I used to do on the channel, then you can head over to there and subscribe, and that's where you'll find all that content from now on. If you just here to watch the racing, as I say, you don't need to do much. You can just stay on this channel as is. But if you do like to watch both racing and gaming content, and of course you can go over to that channel as well and subscribe and watch some of that stuff and see if you enjoy it. So as I say, I think this is just something that makes me a bit more comfortable and gives me an outlet to play other games without affecting the main channel. As I say, the amount of subscribers, views, watch time, everything has gone up a huge amount and is the highest it's ever been since I sort of transferred the channel to doing this kind of content anyway, just the racing stuff. So I hope you guys will support me over on the new channel and continue to support me over here. Really trying to kick on here in 2018. I want to say a big thank you to all of you for especially your support with the Motorsport Manager series. That's really kept me going and sort of inspired me to continue making this content, because I love doing it. As I've always said, I would do it if no one watched, to be honest, because it's just a nice creative outlet. But the fact that so many of you do watch and do enjoy just makes it all the sweeter. So obviously the podcast came out today. Motorsport Manager will start up again tomorrow, and we'll have a full week of content, I'm hoping, of Motorsport Manager and the F1 career mode returning. As for what's coming out on the new channel, what will be live right now is the first video on They Are Billions, which is sort of an RTS tower defense hybrid, one of the hardest games I've ever played. And if you like people raging, you're probably going to enjoy that series. And then there'll be the Empyrean out tomorrow, probably the Total War on Wednesday, and then the first Destiny video will be out on Thursday. That's the first few days of content on there. As I say, I hope you guys will continue to support me over there and on this channel. and I'm going to try and keep doing a few more of these little updates this year, more than I did last year anyway. Keep that interaction going with you guys. Also, I do want to start doing a Sunday stream on the racing channel as well. If you guys want to let me know maybe which game you would like me to play on that. It could be more Motorsport Manager, but because we've already got a stream and 2 series going, I prefer it to be a racing game, so maybe it's some F1 2017, Project Cars 2, Forza, don't know. You guys let me know, and you know, if there's any other games racing related you would like to see some content on, I'd love to hear some feedback from you guys as well. So thank you very much for your continued support, everybody, and I shall speak to you again very soon.